Alright, so today I'm testing out Ottawa's transit system to see if it's really as bad as people say. Or maybe it's better than we think. Starting off here is Fallowfield Station. It's a park and ride setup station. So for anyone who drives in from the suburbs, like me, this is a pretty common starting point. Let me know in the comments, do you use park and ride? Or do you take transit straight from home? So the next bus says it's coming in 1 minute on the screen, but that's not exactly accurate. It ended up being about 5 minutes, which isn't terrible, but when that's the only thing you can rely on is these updates, then that extra wait can be a little bit annoying. Have you ever had issues with these real-time updates? Let me know down below in the comments. What's the worst delay you've experienced? Once we're on, the bus is about 75% full, pretty decent for a weekday morning. It's actually moving pretty quickly, and we make it downtown in about 25 minutes, which honestly isn't that bad. The buses seem to handle commutes well, but I noticed for a weekday morning, most people got off at Tunney's Pasture. That's because it's a big hub where buses connect to the O train. So here we arrive at Tunney's Pasture Station and walking down the stairs to get on this train. So a thing I noticed is that a lot of times it waits at the end of either station of here, Tunney's Pasture or Blair until the allocated time. So if it says 5 minutes left, then it will leave in 5 minutes. So you'll just have to wait. Today I chose to sit in the front of the train, in the first train, because, I just like being in the front. It's just my preference. Today was weekday in the late morning, around 9:30 o'clock. So it was about 25% full at the first stop of Tunney's Pasture. Once we start from Tunney's Pasture and onward in the downtown core, things start to look a lot better. The trains are clean, modern, and quick most of the time, and getting in and out of these underground stations can take a while sometimes though. There's at least 3 levels of escalators and stairs in the downtown underground stations, and not all areas have escalators, which can be frustrating for people with mobility issues. What's your experience with Ottawa's downtown transit stations? Do you find them accessible or kind of a hassle? This is Lyon Station, and this is where I departed on my first stop, where I went down to Dundonald Park. And there will probably be another video about the best urban parks in Ottawa, so stay tuned for that. One thing I noticed is that even if the O train doesn't reach certain areas in the downtown area, buses run pretty frequently, and most of the downtown area is within a 15-minute walk of a station. Plus, there are signs everywhere pointing you to the nearest stop. Right now, I'm exiting Lyon Station, and you can tell how many steps and how long I have to take just to get to the ground level. This is the ground level and outside of Lyon Station. So later today, I went back to Lyon Station, and this is me entering back, going down Lyon Station again. So here you see I just went down some stairs, and now there's some more stairs that I have to go down. The ticketing center. It's pretty nice. I can just scan my Pasture card, or if you have debit or Interact, you can just scan your Apple Pay or Google Pay from your phone. And I see there's one more set of stairs I have to go down. So that's 3 sets of stairs just to get to the station. Here comes a train. So here I'm leaving Lyon Station. So now for the return trip. So this is starting from Parliament Station. And yeah, I had lunch and did my downtown business. And I'm probably gonna have a few videos coming out about Ottawa's downtown as well. So stay tuned for that. So here's the ticketing machines. The Pasture car is pretty convenient. But you see that I have to go down a lot of stairs just to get to the platform, which I guess is necessary for an underground station, but it's still not extremely convenient. Here comes the train. We're leaving the station. And here's Lyon Station. And we are about to arrive at Tunney's Pasture Station. So all these people waiting for the next bus the other way. The next train the other way. So we get off and we're going to the bus terminal to get our bus transfer. So one thing about Tunney's Pasture is that these, especially for the Barhaven stops, you have to walk quite a bit just to get to your stop, and that's not very convenient because it shouldn't be in the same station, so it should be just within a minute away. So heading back, the wait time issue came up again. The next train screen said 1 minute, but I ended up waiting 5 minutes. Not the end of the world, but these small delays do add up, especially if you're running late for work or school. So, is Ottawa's transit actually that bad? Honestly, it's a bit of a mixed bag. The buses were fast most of the time, and the O train was smooth. But the long waits, unreliable screens, and deep underground stations definitely added some frustration. What do you guys think? Is Ottawa's transit system underrated, or does it deserve all the criticism it gets? Let me know in the comments. And if you're interested, I'll be covering more about Ottawa's urban planning, including whether we should build more high-rises downtown. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.